Hello, it's time to start a new series. So I have done, first we did France, then we did Russia, then we did Ottoman Empire, and then USA, and then Prussia. So I've covered most main things. I've done the colonizers, I've done the unification. Sometimes I want to do Sardinia and Piedmont too, but I just did Prussia because it could be fun to play Sardinia and Piedmont and unite Italy. But one thing that I have not played yet, so I was thinking of playing as Japan. I have not played an unrecognized power. Remember, Ottoman Empire is a major power. So a developing nation like the Japanese shogunate should be fine. They made definitely the greatest economic miracle during the time period. You see here they are an unrecognized power, and just 100 years later, December 7, 1941, a date which will live in history. Then, after they have been fighting China for many years, for 4 years, then they attacked arguably the greatest nation at that time, the hegemon United States of America. They attacked here in Hawaii. So the Japanese, from being an unrecognized, that means just like a developing power, to fight the nation in the world with the most population, and they fought the most advanced nation and the two most powerful nations, which is at that time was United States and United Kingdom, Great Britain. So the Japanese did something truly remarkable. So let's see what it says here. It has quite a good population, 31 million. It's about the same size as France. But as we know, nowadays, of course, Japan has more than twice the population as France, I think. So let's read here. The strength of the ruling Tokugawa shogunate is failing, with famine and unrest spreading all across the country. The Edo period has lasted in Japan for more than 200 years. Will it be able to last for 200 more? Let's find out. So here we are as Japanese shogunate. Let's look at our position here. We have two construction sectors. Let's first take a look at the country and our leader. Our leader, Tokugawa, is the shogun. Shogun means prime minister, I think. So he's the prime minister of our country. He's arrogant. That's bad. And he has an expensive taste. That's also bad. And he is part of the shogunate. It's the landowners, their unique name for the landowners. He's a traditionalist, so he doesn't want any reforms, and he's quite old for being this time period, 62. So let's look at the heir. It's probably his son, I would guess. Ieyasu Tokugawa. He is a traditionalist also, and he's also part of the shogunate, so he doesn't want any reform either. He's a little bit better because he's meticulous, which is good, and he's also pious, which is good. Or it's neutral, I think. So let's see what we have for modifiers here in our nation. Let's see what we have for interest groups. So we have the shogunate. They are powerful, and they have 51% clout, and they are happy. So they give us the family ties, which gives more influence. So we have to listen to what they're doing. Second largest is the samurai, which is is the armed forces interest group. They're also happy. And in opposition, so maybe it's easier to see it here. We have the coalition government of the shogunate and the samurai, and the opposition is the intelligentsia, the Buddhist monks, and the haimin, which is the rural folk. We can't invite any agitators, so, but we are a legitimate government, so that's good. The leader of the shogunate, he is a moderate, and the leader of the samurai is a traditionalist. So none of those want reform. These are also moderates, and he's a land reformer. So he would like to get homesteading, but they are not particularly powerful, these rural folks, so it will be hard to do. So let's see what we have for laws. We have monarchy, autocracy, national supremacy, freedom of conscience, hereditary bureaucrats, peasant levies, and no home affair, traditionalism, isolationism. So we have almost, except for this one, all of the others has been the worst, except, so land-based taxation is not the worst. And also we have frontier colonization, so this is not the worst either. It will do so we can colonize the island here, the island of Ainu Musir, the island of Anu Musir and the island of Sakhalin. Can colonize those two. So let's go back here and look. Oh, we have actually local police force. That's good. So we have one. We actually have two institutions here, both the colonial affairs and the local police force. So that's nice. I'm a fan of starting and going for local police force early, because when you are a poor developing nation like Japan, like you cannot increase the standard of living before you modernize and make economic reforms. So the local police force, they help to suppress the unrest and the radicals. So it's good to start with a local police force. We have no school system, and we can't change any, no health system. Censorship, yeah, basically we have the worst here, except for slavery. We don't have slavery. Remember, United States of America has slavery at the start, but we don't. So this one is also good. And we start with level 1 law enforcement. That's fine. Let's look at the tech. We have... we are still lacking some level 1s like cut engine and lathe. Are lacking here. We are lacking some military, quite a lot of military techs here, and also lacking a lot of techs here. The only good one we have is like this colonization, so we can colonize. So we need to catch up in tech. The budget is actually quite good. So we have a possibility here to do some economic reforms and reform the Japanese society. That looks good. I will come back to this one. Looks like we are lacking a lot of government administrations, because these are unrealized taxes here. That means that I need to build more tax collectors there to increase the income of the state. And here is the buildings, quite a lot of subsistence farms, of course, but also some more modern enterprises. Looks like we're shortage of cloth. Let's see if we are, if the Japanese is, if they have any taboos or obsession. They don't. So I thought maybe like rice or fish or tea might be some kind of obsessions, but no, it doesn't seem like it. So, so that's fine. So I'm going to come back here, but it looks like maybe we could balance the cloth industry and the wood industry a little bit. So let's do that when we are here. And by balancing, I mean that no, it is not profitable to. Yes, it's profitable to do a little bit. So. And what was the other one? It was the lumber industry that could use a little bit of rebalancing. Do a little bit more softwood. But then, yeah, it's not good, and I don't have any hardwood at all now, so I can't do that right now. And as cultures, we are Japanese, and our religion is Mahayana, which apparently is a Buddhist and Eastern religion. 99% of our population is Japanese. And we have a national agenda here. It's the Terrakoya system. The Tokugawa period has been marked by programs to assist with the education of the shogunate population. Despite lacking an official state-run school system, the decentralized and private Terrakoya or the temple schools provides practical education to the commoners across the country. Whilst the Terrakoya system ensures a baseline level of literacy and practical education, it is not organized for the advanced national scale curriculum. Reforming to a more formal schooling system will be needed if the state wishes to centralize its system of learning. So to complete this journal entry, I need to get a level 3 education or greater, and then yeah, I'll get a boost here. So let's do that one. So I think we are about ready to start now. Let's focus the research first. Stock exchange is often good because better mapping and more bureaucracies. Let's see if anything here is good. These ones I can get. School systems is good, of course. Authority is nice. And these ones, cotton, gin and leaf. And then let's do some military stuff, and then the rest here maybe. Just to finish it off. So that's fine. And are all our states incorporated? Yeah, even the island of Ryukyu. It's a famous island because people who do world conquest in EU4 sometimes start as this little island chain here. So this one is not, and I guess I am. Yeah, I'm already. Yeah, that's fine. So let's see here. I should declare some interests. So don't really know. I could maybe China and Korea could be good. I could do some trading with them and have quite a lot of influence. I can rival Qing or China. Could also improve with some people here. I would like to improve with. No, I'm gonna go back here. I want to be friends with Britain and France. They are powerful and can easily conquer us. So I'm gonna improve with them. And maybe with Russia, and then I'm gonna wait until that activates, and then I'm gonna improve with France. So let's look at the building systems. We have two, one in Chubu and one in Kansai. Looks like Kansai has some kind of good stuff here. Let's see what else do we have. This island has some coal fields and Nagasaki Bay. Nagasaki. It's a military base, and let's see here. That's also looks like they're quite good at shipbuilding industry here. There, it's good for rice farms. And Edo, I think this is Tokyo. It has Kanto Plain, and this island also has coal fields. Let's see if we can see. Believe, yeah, someone of these cities is called Tokyo, and this is the famous mountain you can see, Mount Fuji, you can see from Tokyo. And here is Kyoto. This is the emperor's capital here, and these are a military base. Hiroshima and it's called Nagasaki was here also somewhere. It's both of them are military bases. Let's see here. And here is Ryukyu Island. So we have to decide what province should we first develop, and could be good. We could expand this a little bit. So let's see. Shubu and Kansai already has 2 of these. Both of them have good infrastructure. Let's look at the what is it called? The tax. Yeah. So we are lacking a lot of taxation capacity, and I mean a lot. The only one that's even closely fine is Shikoku. So let's, and Ryukyu and Hokkaido. So let's build. Let's start with Kansai maybe. So what I will do is that I will just do a couple of these here, and then I will get some lodging camps, maybe paper mills, and then it's time to do government administration. How much are we needing here in Kansai? Let's look at the answer. Kansai is needing 536, and one gives 10. So that means I need 54 of those. That's a lot. Right? Yeah, 10 each. Yeah. Because I think they are set to the best one. Yeah, that's nice. So let's maybe start with those. Then I probably need to get a few more. What is it called? A few more of those and some of this. Something like that's a good start. And then I of course need to put a decree there. Building decree, and then I have a lot of authority left. So I guess the best is just to maybe some taxes. Doesn't give much at all, but let's do some anyway. Then I have some left, and let's do rest here. Maybe that one, and then max it up and do this one for some more qualifications here, and then just put this to the worst here, so we can get some income. So that's a fine start. Do I have, what military do I have? I have 101 battalions, and I can also draft. I can draft 186, looks like. And I have no navy yet, so I'm just gonna play it peaceful then. So I think this could be maybe a good opening episode here. So I've set up the game, and in next episode I will start the clock. So see you then.